Starting with the ABC of it, right down to the XYZ of it. Help me solve the mystery of it. Check 1, 2. Check 1, 2. Okay. Chords played twice. Hi, everyone. We're about to get started. I'm just going to check all my equipment here. It's really hot in San Francisco. Okay, I can hear myself, so I'm going to unplug my headphones. Okay. Okay, I'm looking at Shelly's question. In Ring of Fire, are the chords played twice each for the chorus? Let me look at the chart. It should be as written, but I could see maybe being twice per. You play E7 twice, and then D once and A once. The dash between the two lines means you split a measure. So I'll count that out when we get to it. Let's look at our Patreon page here. Starting with the ABC. Right down to the XYZ of it. Help me solve the mystery of it. Go on and teach me tonight. Ring of Fire. Hi, Jim. Welcome for your first jam. I think the sound and video should be okay. It is super hot in San Francisco, so I have to close all the blinds today. The lighting might be a little bit strange. Sorry about that. But it's one of those weird things that if you don't know, in San Francisco, it gets warm in the fall. Like when everyone else is finishing their summer, while everyone in the Western Hemisphere is finishing their summer, we are just beginning our summer. And because it's cool here most of the year, nobody has air conditioning, which is fine. It's good. It saves energy. So when on a day like today, I have to close all the windows and close all the blinds actually for the sound, and also just to keep the sunshine from coming in. Okay. All right. I'm definitely happy to do Ring of Fire. Shelly, thank you for tuning in. So new people, definitely let me know where you're tuning in from. That's always fun for me to find out. I know Ben Hogan's Letter Lessons, he wrote that you're from Missouri. Missouri must be hot. I can only imagine. So, and we can look at the packet here. You can look over the packet and start thinking about what songs you guys want to hear. Okay. So, Shelly, I was born in Chicago, actually. Hot summers, cold winters. It's a lot different here in San Francisco. It's the same weather year round. Although you could go from wearing a tank top to a heavy jacket in the same day in San Francisco. That's the difference. These are all great requests. Ring of Fire, Hanalei Moon, My Girl, all songs I love to play. So we'll definitely cue all of those up. Let's start with something easy. So why don't we start? Well, hi, Sue. Nearby Chicago. I was born in the southwest suburbs of Chicago. I grew up in Downers Grove, if y'all know where that is. Although, actually, I was born in Chicago proper. Jim wrote, Here Comes the Sun. I don't think Here Comes the Sun is a hard one to jam on. And also, I haven't taught it yet. We can jam on it after I release the tutorial for it, but it takes some time to learn. So we'll do that after I have a chart out. I'll send you guys a chord chart for it, and then we can work on it. It seems like that's a popular one, so we'll get that out soon. Okay. I'm just looking over the song list here. So how about we start with Stand By Me? I'm going to give you an alternate strum for Stand By Me. So if you guys want to take out your packets, Stand By Me is page 16. I should put page numbers on these things. So you guys can remind me of these things improvements I can make. So page 16 is Stand By Me. And so as you might know, I teach it with the island strum. Yeah. So the island strum is down, down, up, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up. So the alternate strum for Stand By Me, what I like to do is just down strums, but you accent 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. And it's another way to get the rhythm of the rhythm of an island strum, but without the full island strum. So you can think of it this way. There are 8 eighth notes in a measure. This might be a little bit, too musical theory-ish for some people, but just bear with me. So normally, let's say on Stand By Me, if we were to just do down strums, right? So let's say 4 beats per measure. We would do 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. When the night has come. So that would be very straight. So now let's do 2 beats per measure for C on. We're doing Stand By Me for those who have just joined us. Hi, Sue from Florida. So if we did this, we did 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. When the night 2, 1, 2, 1, 2 has come, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, A minor, 1, 2, and the land is dark. So that's another way that you can play. Simon from the UK, he had asked about different kinds of strums. And so that's something that's fun to teach, because that's what arrangements are all about, like which strum do you pick? And all of these strums could work. It all depends on what you're capable of and what you like, what you hear. So if you start hearing a rhythm, then you want to learn to accent on the rhythm. So what I hear is ba 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 ba. So if you were to count, it would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Or to break it down into smaller chunks. Well, you break it down into that 8 because that's what fits inside a measure. But smaller chunks, it would go 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Okay, so let's try on Stand By Me on the chords. We'll just start on C, trying that accent to see if you could feel how you would adjust your strum to make that work. All right, so I'll play it for you on C. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, let's try it through the entire chord pattern for Stand By Me. So the 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, right? That's 8 beats. That takes the place of 1 island strum. Okay, so let's try it. So we'll play 2 sets of the 8, right? Two sets on C, 2 on A minor, 1 on F, 1 on G7, and then back on C. So let's give that a try. So if we're on C, for those who are just joining, we're playing Stand By Me, which is page 16 in the packet, and I'm giving you an alternate strum for it. All right, so let's try going through the chords C, A minor, F, and then G7. C, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Now A minor. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. F. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. G7. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. C. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Okay, we'll try that again. Sorry, that was a little fast. I can go slower. Let me know if any questions come up, but it's just about learning to feel the accent. Yeah, so it's different than sometimes you get into the rhythm of playing the island strum. It's always the same. You can also accent the island strum that way, You can accent any strum as long as you develop the control to play some strums heavier and some strums lighter. So let's try this eighth note. Let's call it an eighth note strum where we go 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. We'll try it a little slower through the chord pattern again. C, A minor, well, through the verse pattern of Stand By Me. So a little slower. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, C, and 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, A minor, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. F, G7, and C. One more round. C, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. A minor, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2. And F, 1, 2, 3. G7, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, C, 1, 2. Good. I hope you guys are feeling the groove on that one. It might take a little time just to feel the accents. I leaned into it a little bit. I believe in using the full body to help you with the rhythm. So let's try the full song, running through, well, the entire song with that new strum. We'll call it the eighth note strum. And hello, Sue from Utah, Suzanne. We have a lot of Sues going on, or Sue-related names. There we go. Okay, from the top, we'll play it through first, and then we'll sing. C, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. A minor. F, G7, and C. We'll sing here and keep playing. When the night has come, A minor, and the land is dark, F and the moon is the only light we'll see. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1. Now I won't be afraid. No, I won't be afraid. Just as long as you stand by me. And darling, darling, stand by me. Oh, A minor, stand by me. F, oh, stand. G7, stand by me. Stand by me. Let's play one instrumental. C, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2. F, 1, 2, 3, 1. G7, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Back to C, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1. Second verse. If the sky that we look upon, A minor, should tumble and fall, and the mountains should crumble to the sea, I won't cry, I won't cry, no, I won't shed a tear, just as long as you stand by me. And darling, darling, stand by me. Oh, stand by me. Oh, stand now. Stand by me. Stand by me. Another chorus. Whenever you're in trouble, you just stand by me. Oh, stand by me. Oh, stand now. Stand by me. Stand by me. Okay. Am I blowing you out I'm blowing you guys out with the volume. Just it looks like my microphone is okay, but let me know if you want more volume or less. Okay, let's look at some of these songs that you guys requested here. Let's do Ring of Fire. So much fun. I love Ring of Fire. And that's just the page before. That's page 15. Okay. So I wasn't exactly sure of Shelly's question, but we will look at it for certain and run through the pattern here. This is such a fun song to play. Just the bounciness of it, and of course, just remembering Johnny Cash's his rich tone and his urgency. Okay, so we'll play through the intro here just as a warm up of how we play it. Right? Remember, it's 1 2 1 2, and we're going to be heavy on the 2. 1 2 1 2 1 2, and then we'll switch to the D for 2 hits, and then back to the A, 2 3 4. Again, A, 2 3, and then on the second line we go E7 with 2 hits. Right? A, 2 3 4. So something I may not have explained last time, and that you can add to your repertoire, is when you do these hits, right, to make them stop in terms of sound, right? You could do 2 strums where they ring out, but something you could try to do is release the fingers on the left side, right? So if you listen, I'll strum and then release my fingers, right? Then the sound actually stops. I talked about deadening the strings, I think, in the last jam. That's essentially what you're doing. So you could do A, 2 3, and then, right? So it sounds more like hits versus, you can let them ring too, right? So it's something to play with, right? And on the E7 too, you could do a hit with, you release these fingers just enough so that they deaden the strings. Okay, let's try the intro again as a warm up. A, 2 3 4. A, 2 3 to the D. A, 2 3 4. Now second line, A, 2 3 to the E7. Back to the A. All right. Okay, let's try the whole song for real. Most of the song works that way. I think what Shelly was saying about the E7, we'll play with the music. I think that'll make it the easiest to understand. Okay, so from the intro to same place, 8 2 1 2 3 go. 1 2 the D, second line E7. Okay, let's sing that first verse. Love deep is a burning thing, and it makes E7 a fiery ring. Bound deep by wild desire, I felt E7 the ring of fire. Chorus E7. I fell into deep burning ring of fire. I went down, 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 and the flames went higher, and it burns, 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 hits that ring of fire, that ring of fire. Okay, let's hang out on the A. Everybody ready for second verse? Here we go. The taste deep of love is sweet when hearts E7 like ours meet. I fell for you deep like a child. Oh, E7, but the fire went wild. Chorus. I fell into a burning ring of fire. I went down, 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 and the flames went higher, and it burns, burns, burns. E7, that ring of fire, that ring of fire, that ring of fire, that ring of fire. we played that kind of slow. Let's play that fast. Let's play that fast. It'll change things. Okay? Let's pick it up. Let's just see what happens. 1, 2, 3, 4. D, E7. For the top. Love is a burning thing, and it makes a fiery ring. Bound by wild desire, I fell into a ring of fire. Boo-doo-doo. I fell into a burning ring of fire and went down, 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 and the flames went higher. And it burns, burns, burns. That ring of fire. Oops, E7. That ring of fire. Verse 2. The taste of love is sweet when hearts like ours meet. I fell through like a child. Oh, when fire went wild. Chorus. I fell into a burning ring of fire and went down, 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 but the flames went higher. And it burns, burns, burns. That ring of fire. That ring of fire. That ring of fire. That ring of fire. So let me know what you guys thought about that speed change. Changing the tempo, it definitely tests your chord transition skills and your ability to control the strum. So that's something you can play around with too. I always advocate playing slower to learn anything, but it's fun to play faster to test your skills as well. Yeah. Okay, let's see what else we have here. Ooh, we have Hanalei Moon and No Woman, No Cry. We can do both of those. Oh, and My Girl as well. Okay. Let's look at Hanalei. This is going to be a little more challenging. It has the bar chord D7. It also has the partially barred chord B flat. So run through your chords here. You get your G7, your C7, and then your F, B flat, always fun, bar D7. Okay, yep. So if you don't know, you stack. I like to stack for any barred chords. I feel like then you get more pressure into the neck and a more consistent sound. So I put my index finger down, stack my middle finger on top, and then curl my fourth finger in for the additional note there. Okay, and then the same with the B. I like to just put a lot of pressure on that B by putting my thumb behind and pulling that index finger. Okay, so we start with the turnaround here. There are a few tricky parts, but actually, let me go over in the chorus, right? We move a little bit fast from F to D7. Okay, so F, D7. So you could practice that a little bit, F to D7. Everything else is pretty clear, I think. Yeah. Then we have the turnaround as our intro. You'll also play that in between verses. In this case, we just have one verse, so we'll just turn around and play it again. But it's called a Hawaiian turnaround. I mean, basically, you hear it in between each verse in Hawaiian music. So that's partly why they call it the Hawaiian turnaround. But it's a very commonly used phrase in jazz music. It's called the 2-5-1. You're moving from the 2 chord to the 5 chord, back to the 1 chord, which is the root chord. So in this case, if you don't know what that means, don't worry about it, but it might help you to understand how you play it. G7, right? We're going to play swing strums, right? Because 2 swing strums make up like the measure. So that takes the place of the island strum. So we're going to play to the turnaround, G7, swing strum, C7, and the F. F for a full island strum. Okay, so it sounds like this. G7, C7, F. G7, C7, island strum. G7, C7, F. Why don't you just join me on it? G7, G7, C7, and F. You can play around with how it sounds. G7, C7. Just one more time and then we'll start the song. Good. Now island strum. When you see Hanalei by moonlight, you will be in heaven by the sea. Every breeze, every wave will whisper, you are mine, don't ever go away. Chorus. Hanalei moon is lighting, beloved, Kauai. Hanalei moon, aloha, no baya. Now we go back to the turnaround. G7, C7. Again, turn around. Okay, let's do the whole thing again. When you see Hanalei by moonlight, you will be in heaven by the sea. Every breeze, every wave will whisper, you are mine, don't ever go away. Hanalei moon is lighting, beloved, Kauai. Hanalei moon, aloha, no baya. Last line one more time. Aloha, no That F to D7 to G7 can be kind of hard. So I'll just give you a quick transition tip, yeah, because I messed it up on the first round. F. Now, if you're going to the bar D7, right, these two fingers are occupied. So then use your fourth finger to move out to where it belongs. So then let that get a grip so that you can then flip your finger down for the bar. And then from the D7 to the G7, since your ring finger is already on the bottom string, it can slide back to the second fret. And then you can move to the G7. So you could practice D7 actually sliding the finger along the string. Right? I teach sliding a lot because it just makes chord transitions that much smoother. So that's something you can try as well. Okay, let's look at what else do we have here? Hanalei, My Girl, No Woman, No Cry. Oh, great. Okay. Let's look at, what am I looking for here? My Girl. My Girl is so much fun. And then we'll end with No Woman, No Cry. Okay. Pretty easy chords here for my girl. The most fun part for me are on the chorus, we'll do down strums. So it's just 2 down strums per word. There you go. I guess you'd say, what can make me feel this way? And then what I like to do on My Girl is just fast or 8th note strums, right? My girl, my girl, my girl, talking about F, my girl. And then 2 hits, my girl. Yep. And you can also practice doing the stop on the left hand. My girl, right? Because if you just let it ring, you can do that too. Yeah, but it has like that kind of percussive feeling. Yeah. And if anybody doesn't know what I'm doing, right? You're just letting go of the strings enough. You're touching the strings. You're just not pushing down on them. It takes a while. So the slow version is, yeah, just lifting those fingers. Okay, let's try the whole thing. We'll have island strum to get started as our little intro here. C, 2, 3, 4. C, 2, F. Let's start here. I got sunshine on a cloudy day. And when it's cold outside, I gather my mate. Here we go, chorus. Well, I guess you'd say, what can make me feel this way? Down strums, my girl, my girl, my girl, talking about my girl. 2 hits, my girl. I got so much honey, the bees envy me. I got the sweetest song, baby, the birds and the trees. Chorus, well, I guess you'd say, what can make me feel this way? My girl, my girl, my girl, talking about my girl, my girl. Okay, we go to the 3rd verse here. I don't need no money. I don't need no money, no fortune, no fame, but I got all the riches, baby, one man can claim. Back to the chorus at the top. Well, I guess you'd say, what can make me feel this way? My girl, my girl, my girl, talking about my girl, my girl. Outro. I got sunshine on a cloudy day with my girl. I even got the money with my girl. Talking about my girl. Talking about my girl. In the original, they do a key change. They go bop, bop, bop. I don't need no money. Yeah, that's always a lot of fun, but it's a lot to do in an uke song, in a beginner uke song. Okay, let's look to No Woman, No Cry to wrap up our jam for today. Always a lot of fun. So we're just going to do, I just like to do essentially what I call a rock strum, just like a 1, 2, 1, 2, 1. And this is a reggae song, so you could think of it as a backbeat, but it's more, the melody is so iconic that it's nice to go with the melody. So, no woman, no cry. No woman, no cry. Okay, that might be a little bit fast. Let's slow that down. Okay, so the first line, we'll just do down strums. You match, you change chords with the singing. No G woman, no cry, A minor. So on the A minor to F, you can make it a little fancier by going 1, 2, 3, 4. right? So we're going to change on the 4. And the other way would be if we did 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Actually, let's try that. The whole thing, if we did it straight, just 1, 2s, right? 1, 2. No woman, no cry. 1, 2, 1, 2. Right, so you can hear how that's pretty straight. Now, if we accent it, no woman, no cry. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then second line, we're going to play 1 strum each on that run. C, no, and then F, woman, A minor, run, no cry. Yeah, so depending on where your chord transitions are at, you might need to practice that to get up to speed. Try that. No, woman, no cry. Again, woman, no cry. Woman, no cry. So I created this chord chart so that those wouldn't be too hard to transition to, right? F, A minor, D minor, C. So that second line, no woman, no cry, G. Let's try the whole intro, C, and no woman, no cry. 1, 2, 3, 4. No one woman, no cry. I know it's hard. One more time. No woman, no cry. 1, 2, 3, 4. No woman, no cry. Okay, we're gonna keep going with the verse here. Said I remember when we used to sit. Again, that 1, 2, 3. In a government yard, entrenched at 1, 2, 3, 4. Observing the hypocrites as they would mingle with the good people we meet. 2, 3, 4. Good friends we had, good friends we lost along the way. In this great future, you can't forget your past. So dry your tears, I say. Hey, chorus. No woman, no cry. No woman, no cry. Dear little darling, don't shed no tears. No woman, no cry. Okay, verse 2. Said I remember when we used to sit in a government yard in Trenchtown. 3, 4. Clap, clap, remember? And then Georgie would make the firelight. It was logwood burning through the night. And then we'd cook cornmeal porridge, which I'll share with you. My feet is my only carriage, so I've got to push on through. But while I'm gone, bridge, everything's gonna be alright. Everything's gonna be alright. Everything's gonna be alright, yeah. Everything's gonna be alright, yeah. Everything's gonna be alright. Everything's gonna be alright. Everything's gonna be alright, yeah. Everything's gonna be. Go to the chorus. No woman, no cry. 1, 2, 3. No woman, no woman, no cry. Dear little darling, don't shed no tears. No woman, no cry. One more chorus to finish. No woman, no cry. 1, 2, 3, 4. No woman, no cry. Dear little sister. Okay. Thank you guys for joining me today on this very sweaty day in San Francisco. So you can review this video, you can play along with the songs again and to practice some of those skills. I'll introduce a new song or two for next month's jam for sure, but we can keep working on these songs as well. And I feel like they're staple songs for your ukulele repertoire. Okay. Yeah, let me know if you have any more comments, and I will see you guys next month. And I'll see you on Patreon as well. Thank you guys so much for supporting me. We're up to 35 patrons, which is a lot of fun. It's just amazing to see all of this support from people around the world. It's humbling, and I enjoy having this community online with you guys, even though I haven't seen many of you in real life, but it's almost like I have. Okay, take care. I'll see you next month.